Well, our next guest, you've seen him on the football field at James Madison University, but these days he's an author, and we're talking about his new book, The Things I Wish I Knew. Linebacker Julio Imel, kind enough to join us here for Now on 3. Julio, first and foremost, congrats on the book. Thanks for coming in to talk about it. Tell me a little bit about the inspiration and how this all came to be.
It's to pretty much start the conversation between parent and child, because even though it's on an elementary school reading level, it's for pretty much for anybody who lacks a basic understanding in financial literacy. It's a gateway into a conversation to start about this very important topic that's not really talked about at all in minority communities, in people of color communities. So I kind of wanted to get it out there, make it on an even playing field for all ages to understand, and just to start this conversation on this very important topic.
Have you always had an interest in money?
Yeah, so growing up, I was a big saver. I call myself like a hustler. I've always been able to make money. It all started elementary school. My mom used to buy me this big box of like hot fries from Sam's Club, and I used to just stuff my book bag with them and sell them in elementary school for like $1 a bag. I ended up getting in trouble, so I had to stop. But but that's kind of where the journey started. Like, I always was able to make my own money. Fast forward to middle school, I was shoveling snow, raking leaves, mowing lawns, cleaning shoes, pretty much doing whatever just to kind of get my own money and buy the things that I kind of wanted, and kind of relieve some of the financial burden from my parents. So that kind of started, and then fast forward to now, I cut hair, I mount TVs, I pretty much do whatever, just to, you know what I'm saying, because that's just who I am. So I've always been good with money. I was a saver growing up. I always saved my money. If you ask my parents, I hated spending my own money. I always wanted to spend your money, but not my own. So I was always big on saving, but growing up, like I said, a lot of people don't know what to do with their money. So growing up, all I knew was save, but as we know now, inflation is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? If you just keep your money under a shoebox, a year later, that money essentially is not worth the same as it is. So just growing up, I was always good at saving, but like I said, I never knew what to do with my money. I hated spending it, but I didn't know how to grow it. I just knew how to save it. And that's kind of how I was able to fall in love with money.
So I know it's a children's book, but I'm actually curious if this has opened up a dialogue with your teammates or with your friends just about money.
So like I said, as I've been learning from my junior year of high school to now, I pretty much talk about finances to anyone who wants to listen. Anyone I run into, I always talk about it. If you ask some of my teammates in the locker room, like the other day I was having a conversation with Chauncey Logan about certain things when it comes to money, or like when certain guys talk about like, oh, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. I'm like, bro, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the guys even laughed at me because I was telling them, when I get older and I have kids and I have a wife, I was like, for my kids' birthdays, I'm buying them stocks. My wife can buy them toys and all this, but me personally, we're doing stocks on this side. You know what I'm saying? We're doing stocks and other investments and stuff, and that's gonna be my presence to my kids. And they might not like me in the moment, but 18 years later, when they see how much money they have in their accounts, they're gonna be like, oh, my dad was cool. You know what I'm saying? So everyone who can listen to me, who's accepting of it, I tell my teammates, my friends, my family, I try to help everybody out. As I'm learning, I kind of want to bring people up with me and we can learn together. And I think that plays a big part into bringing awareness onto this topic.
Excellent. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming in. It's The Things I Wish I Knew. It is available now. We'll have a link to where you can purchase it up on our website, WHSV.com. Julio, thanks so much for coming in, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet.